I'm Angela and this is Parisienne Farmgirl. Welcome to my channel. If you never have, would you hit the subscribe button? And of course, give this video a thumbs up because that is what YouTube loves. That tells YouTube, hey, we need to share this video with other people. If you'd like to hang out during the week, you can join me on the HOMEMAKER CHIC podcast on Google or Spotify, Apple, wherever you enjoy podcasts. That's HOMEMAKER CHIC on Mondays and Thursdays. And of course, follow me over on Instagram because you and I can hang out there every day. This is the 9th episode of my Potager gardening series here on the channel. I have been outside just about every single day since the end of February, and I have to tell you, I'm feeling a little worse for the wear. I'm in the sunshine, I'm in the wind, I've been in the rain, and my hair is paying the price. So when Function of Beauty reached out to me and said, can we sponsor an episode of Potager? I said, absolutely yes. So here's what I did. I went to their website and I took their survey and I got to tell them what I was struggling with my hair. It's been dry, I want to protect the color, I want to have some anti-aging benefits, and they sent me a shampoo and a conditioner and a really delicious hair mask. If you've been following along on this channel, you know that it's very important for me that my beauty products are very low in toxins. Function of Beauty is 100% vegan, no parabens, no sulfates. I think you're going to love them as much as I do. You can do a 2 or 3 or 6 month subscription and they'll come right to your door, which means you don't even have to get out of your gardening clothes. So visit the description down below because I have a link just for you for 20% off of your first purchase. I got up early this morning and I did my hair mask. I returned a few emails. It's designed to be used in the shower, but I had a few things to do, so I got it all gooped up, sat down, and my hair feels so much softer. I've really been struggling with my hair being dry from the wind because I'm outside working all the time. You can pick your fragrance, you can pick your color, you can pick no fragrance if you want, and of course you can customize the labeling. So mine says Function of Mamas, just so my children know it's not bubble bath. This is Mama's shampoo and conditioner. Be sure to check the link in the description. Get yours, let me know what you think. And now I need to head outside and cut some roses. We had a thunderstorm move in last night and some of my roses are looking like my hair was, a little worse for the wear. So I'm going to get them cleaned up so they can take that energy and do what they need to do to get ready for the end of July, which is really where my garden peaks. So I thought I'd bring them inside, share with you some of my tips on flower arranging, how I keep my flowers fresh and fabulous, even in this incredible heat that we're having in Door County. Why don't you come with me and let's take a turn in the garden.
I've made a huge transition going from Zone 5 to going to Zone 5B. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really is. It's really called on me to be patient and to wait for the garden to come into its own. So it's the second week of July and it's finally happening. My roses are bursting and I'm just going to trim back some of the more beautiful blooms. Of course, I'll take care of some of the pests like hand picking off Japanese beetles as needed every morning. But I'm going to trim back some of the beautiful blooms, bring them in the house. The delphinium is incredible. I'm so proud of this delphinium because as a gardener, it was the first perennial that I ever grew from seed in my greenhouse. I'm going to bring some of the roses inside, trim back the spent roses because the rest of my garden will peak in about 2 or 2.5 weeks towards the end of July, beginning of August. And I want to give those roses a chance to reboot so they can be a part of the garden peaking. Today, filming was a little bit different for me. Filming in full sunlight is not my favorite. And we're experimenting with a new camera, as you can see. But it was the perfect opportunity to tend to the roses, to bring in some herbs. And I've been wanting to share with you a few of the ways that I keep my flowers fresh and enjoyable when I bring them inside, because that is the whole purpose of a garden, isn't it? It's that therapy of having your hands in the soil and that pleasure of bringing the outdoors indoors. The first thing I do when I bring my flowers in, if I'm not using a flower bucket outside, is I'll put them in some cold water. That gives me a few moments to just let them rest, and often, being a busy mom, there's something else I need to turn my attention to, whether it's a meal or a child, a load of laundry. This way they can stay hydrated and nice and cool before I get to do my arrangement. There are many ways to keep your flowers fresh, and adding a little bit of sugar or a little bit of sugar and apple cider vinegar. You can pop an aspirin in the bottle, a dash of vodka, a little bit of soda if you're a pop drinker. All these ways will keep your flowers fresh. I always trim the leaves off of my stems that will be submerged below the water line because that helps the water from getting all nasty. And of course, I change the water every couple days. Just like a florist, I take my arrangements off of my kitchen counter or my nightstand or the coffee table, wherever they are throughout the house, and I put them in the cooler for the evening. So we have a walk-in cooler, but you can just clear a space in your refrigerator, set your flowers there for the overnight, and bring them out the next morning. It'll keep them fresh and beautiful. Change the water every couple days, and your flowers will last you all week long. If you are selecting flowers from the farmer's market or even from the grocery store checkout lane, be sure to pick the ones that haven't opened up all the way, because that's going to give you maximum longevity. I always pick my roses nice and tight. I pick flowers that have buds on them that haven't unfurled all the way. They will do their thing on your kitchen counter. Be sure to still use cold water, feed them properly. Those are my favorite tricks for getting flowers to last within the house. And of course, I love to pick quirky little objects to put my flowers in, like this tiny little salvaged vase from a tip in Great Britain. I love it. It's chinoise. It goes beautifully with my kitchen. And I have a dear friend who gave me that copper pot. I thought it was perfect for putting flowers in because it has the handle and I can just carry it around the house. You'll see I'm adding some delphinium that haven't bloomed all the way, a few black pansies for an interesting arrangement that will go in the powder room.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Potager and you found a little bit more inspiration for your garden. I hope you found some useful hints on how to keep your flowers fresh and looking lovely, even in the summertime heat. Be sure to check out your Function of Beauty products in the description for 20% off. Check out this video here if you'd like to stick around, or this one right here, and make sure you've subscribed. A bientôt!